Hello everybody, how's it going? How's everybody doing today? I see a lot of people here already. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to change the title of this. So this is not Mario Kart, so I'm sorry for everybody that got excited about Mario Kart. I was literally writing the title, and then I was like, oh shoot, I gotta get up to go get some water, and I forgot to say done when I was updating, and it actually accidentally like I left it as, I didn't press done, so it stayed as Mario Kart, and I'm like, oh crap, when I came back, I'm like, everyone's like, oh, Mario Kart, and I'm like, oh no, this is me talking about my Anime Expo trip. I'm really sorry. So, whoops. But I hope you all have a good time watching this. I'm just gonna like figure things. Well, seems like everything is where it should be, supposed to be for the most part. So I hope everyone's having a really good Tuesday. Let me just test something really fast. I'm doing good. Just busy working. Let me just see if this is gonna... I'm gonna turn down this. Don't want this to be too loud. But we do want a little bit there. That's interesting. Wonder why the sound's not coming. Chat, could you hear that alert that I just played? Might have to mess with the properties a little bit. Okay, so you guys are here on your end. That's good. No! I'm not hearing it on my end, so I'll probably just mess around with that. Because I want to hear the stuff too. I think it's fun. So this is like the loudest one that I have. So all right, I'm just gonna mess with one more thing, and then we'll get started here with our slideshow. So we'll see if that works. If it doesn't, like, oh well. So everyone can hear me okay. Music's not too loud, because I do want it to be a little bit on the low side, since we're talking, you know, about my slideshow and everything. About my experience at Anime Expo 2023. How I spent my... my 4th of July. I don't spend it looking at fireworks or with my family. I tell my family, I'm sorry, I'm not spending time with you. I'm going to be at Anime Expo for 4 days. Oh yeah, and Outlaw Johnny, congratulations on your graduation. That's so awesome. I want to give a little shout out to you. All right, so we're ready to get started with our little slideshow. So I went to Anime Expo 2023, and like from the 1st of July to the 4th of July. So it was very different this year because it started on a Saturday. Usually it starts like on a Thursday and then ends on Sunday, but because of how July 4th fell, it started on the weekend. So the weekend was just nuts. So the first 2 days, which are usually the days that are pretty light, were completely insane. And so if any of you have seen videos of just the packed in people and how long the lines were, people waiting like 3 hours, 6 hours maybe in line, that's all true. That actually happened. I saw it. I was there. Saw it with my own eyes. I'm very lucky. I did not have to stand in those lines because I work in animation and I was able to get an industry pass that I apply for every year. So I'm very fortunate. I get my own line. General public people are not so lucky, and they also got rid of what was called Premier Passes this year. So Premier Pass was basically you paid like I think it was somewhere around $300, and you got your own line, and you got into panels early. You had your own like seats for panels and stuff, and people would they pay that extra money, especially if you're coming from out of town, to go like, I want to have the premium experience, make sure I see everything. They got rid of that this year. No one, a lot of people were really upset about that. So, and they oversold on tickets as well. Yeah. Oh, oof, I saw the vids. You poor peeps. Yeah. I did not, like I said, I didn't have to stand in that line that, like, it literally, I could see it. It went all the way around the convention center. And mind you, uh, the Los Angeles Convention Center is enormous. It is a massive convention center. And it went all the way around that. And it went like around, it's also near a stadium. So it went around this stadium that used to be called the Staples Center, which is now called the Crypto.com Arena, which is a terrible name. I hate it. I'm always going to call it the Staples Center. So it wrapped around that as well. Like it went, like it was so, oh, thank you for subscribing. Tonakuma, thank you for subscribing. 3 months. Ah, that's awesome. Thank you. So was the heat issue, so was the heat issue as bad as I thought it would seem? Oh, okay, so I had a friend that asked me, and we're gonna get on the slideshow soon, but I had a friend who was like, I'm going to Anime Expo for the first time. What should I expect? And I said, and she's going general attendee. And I said, I showed her pictures of last year, just how like, because it was bad last year too. It wasn't as bad as it was this year, but it's been bad for a long time. Where it's just been like tons of people, like way too many people allowed in the convention. Like it's like a tradition now for the fire marshal to be called, and like have to like limit the amount of people that get in there. It's just a yearly thing now for Anime Expo. So I told my friend, wear a hat, and bring sunblock or an umbrella, because you will be standing, most likely you will be standing in line for hours. And get there as early as you possibly can. So she got there at, I think, roughly around 8 o'clock, and she's like, I'm underneath the overpass. And so there's an overpass that's kind of close to the convention center, but that line snaked all the way around the convention center, all the way around the stadium, and under an overpass. And I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe how far that is. And I was just like, Godspeed. I hope you brought your sunblock, because I had a friend a couple years ago. He was visiting from Japan, and he had an amazing time. But he did get severely sunburned on the top of his head because he's bald, and he came as One Punch Man. He was super popular. Everybody loved him because he's also like buff too, so he looked like One Punch Man. And he was like, oh, I feel like a celebrity. Everybody's taking pictures of me. But I felt so bad that he got a massive sunburn on his head because he didn't wear a hat or any sunblock. So, yeah, if you do plan to attend Anime Expo next year and you're a general attendee, bring sunblock, bring water, bring, somebody to stand in line with you so that you two can take bathroom breaks, because I don't know how people stand in line for 3 hours. I don't know how people do it. If I don't get if I sign up next year for a industry pass and I don't get it, I'm just not going to go. I don't want to stand in that line. I don't blame anybody who doesn't want to stand in that line, because it's just not worth it to me to stand in that long of a line. So, and the reason I keep going back is because I really like the merchandise at the Artist Alley. It's that good. I really, really like it. Anime Expo has one of the most amazing Artist Alleys I've ever seen. The thing that sucks about the Artist Alley, though, is that it's in this cramped area it's basically in a parking structure. The CO2 levels are crazy high down there. And I like walking around in there, it's hard to move. It's just insane. Well, I might have seen pics of him. His poor shiny head. I know. Yeah, that's my friend Koru, which I miss incredibly. We went and visited him in Japan. My friend who was dressed up as One Punch Man, we visited him in Japan a while back, like right before, like it was like 2017. Me and my husband went to go see him, and he's just the sweetest guy. He's super cool. Oh yeah, CO2 levels crazy. Let's do our slideshow. Let's get into this slideshow here. Oh. Here we go. Let's start here. Yeah, so this is me and my friends. And I have covered all my friends with Guy Incognito, just as a courtesy. So this is me and my friends. So this is kind of like how we started the weekend. We went to see Ginger Root. I don't know if you all have heard of the band Ginger Root. They are a city pop inspired band. And, oh, thank you for complimenting my dress. I was trying to get into the city pop vibe a little bit. But yeah, this show was awesome. I really enjoy this group. I recommend you look them up if you really like city pop. They're local to Orange County, LA area. So many handsome Homers. Homer? Who is Homer? I am Guy Incognito. Also, oh my god, is the Silva Hound in the BG... Silva Hound? Silva Hound. Who you talking about? Sim Gratina, the music. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, so we started off by seeing a Ginger Root concert, which was super fun. Me and all my friends went. And so the Ginger Root concert, it was very interesting. Me and my friends, we were vibing. We were having a great time. We were the only ones dancing. And this was a packed crowd, too. This was a sold-out show. And everyone else was not moving at all. They were just watching the performance. Just like, it was a little bit zombie-ish. I was like, why are we the only ones dancing? This is like dancing music, and everyone else is just kind of like my friend described it as like people being like NPCs, and we're the only ones that are like being like, you know, controlled by like actual people. It was like a Matrix kind of thing almost. It was weird. I was like, why are we the only group dancing? I'm like, okay, because I'm having a good time. I'm vibing to this music. So I'm gonna see if I can play some of the music for you. So yeah, hope y'all can hear it. Yes. But yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, Ginger Root, check them out. They are awesome. You can find them on YouTube. They have great music videos, by the way, too, and they have storylines and everything. Super cool. I think it's because the animation peeps have more fun. Yeah, usually animation people are like kind of shy, so I'm like kind of more extroverted. I'm an extroverted kind of animation person. I just like, that's why I'm on Twitch, like talking to you guys, because I just like chatting and hanging out with people. So, ooh, this music slaps. Yeah, check it out. And maybe I'll play some Ginger Root for y'all later. But yeah, so this was the first day. So this is a view from the industry lounge. When you're in industry, you get your own lounge. Like that's what I tell you guys. This is why I will never do regular attendee, and because you get your own lounge being industry. It's nice and cold in there. They have cold water for you to drink on tap. And you get these really amazing views. You get like this awesome window that looks straight out into the exhibit hall. It looks awesome. And you also get your own bathroom access, which is nice too. So I don't have to wait in line to go to the bathroom. So yeah, this was day one. This was like the first, and you can see just how many people, like it goes all the way to the back, just how many freaking people there are. So this was Friday. I want to say at about 10 o'clock in the morning. It was nuts. And I was just like, I'm just going to watch this for a little bit. I'm not going to go down yet. So yeah, more people at Crunchyroll booth. But yeah, just sea of people. Oh, and this, so where I went to first was the Artist Alley, because that's my favorite place. And it always takes me 2 days to go through the Artist Alley. 2 full days, because I can never make it all the way through in one day. Because I comb the Artist Alley, you know, like a fine-toothed comb. And I have to see everything. But it's hard for me to see everything because I am so freaking short. I am about 5 feet tall. I am teeny tiny. And sometimes I miss things. And people would say, like, my taller friends would be like, oh, I found this, this, and that. And I'm like, wait a minute. How did you see that? I went past that booth and I didn't see that there. And they're like, oh, well, it was like on the table. You couldn't see it, you know, from like high up or anything. Like there wasn't advertised on their displays that were elevated. It's like, so if it's on the table, sometimes I can't see it because I'm just too freaking short. But I passed by this table, and this table was so cute. So this is Candy Trap. And they show up at, I don't know if any of y'all are local, anyone who's local to LA area, if you go to Harajuku Day, they'll be there. And they have amazing stuff. Just, I could have bought this entire table. Everything here was incredibly cute. I love their little banner they have here is just adorable. It's so cute. That style reminds me of Ocean Tan, Ocean in Space. Ooh, I don't think I know them. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, super, super cute stuff. So this is some of the stuff I ended up buying. I bought a few bracelets, and I bought this super cute ring. It was the only one left. It was a little gummy hammerhead shark, which is so cute. And I bought this little star. I'm curious though, some Anime Expo has stands to travel to Japan, but not sure if the con you went to, they had it. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, isn't that so cute? I know, I love that shooting star too. Okay, you wanna know something, chat? Even my nails have a story. You wanna hear my stupid story about my nail polish? Because I'm ridiculous. Okay. So, I so I was getting ready for the Ginger Root concert, and I put these decals on my nails. And they're really nice. They're like all glittery and everything. And I do everything the directions say. I put them on. And then while I'm dancing, all of them have fallen off. And I look at my nails and I'm like, shit, because like this was my manicure for the whole weekend. And now it's gone. So it's like, okay, great. What am I going to do now? So I get back home at... we get back home at 3 o'clock in the morning because we also got dinner after the Ginger Root concert too. So... But yeah, so we went to the concert. Yeah, we went to concert Friday, and then Saturday morning was the first day of the convention. So Friday, just technically Saturday morning, at 3 o'clock in the morning when we get back, I am determined to have my nails painted for the first day of Anime Expo. So I pull out my nail polish, I pull out my nail dryer, and I put on Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Oh, Plushy Vic, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so back to my nail story. So I pull up my nail polish, I get my nail dryer, and I just put on Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay up until these nails are dry. And so I'm just doing my thing, and I'm like falling asleep with my hands in my nail dryer. I'm like, because I'm like, I have to get this done. So I didn't even look at what time I went to bed. I'm like, my nails are good enough. I'm going to sleep now. I probably got like 2 hours of sleep, but you know what? My nails looked good. And I'm very proud of myself. And I'm not going to use decals. Was it a gel base? The one that I have on right now, I think it's because I use a gel top coat, but this is Hollow Taco. The decals I had, like, they were just terrible. So I was just like, because they just fell off so fast, and I did everything it told me to do, and I still couldn't keep them on. So I'm just like, forget decals. But that's my story about my nails, because I got a story about everything. And then I did my makeup, but I'm gonna cover my face for this. So here's me and my friend, and it's so funny. So funny thing about my friend that's in the picture here. So I always seem to run into her at Anime Expo, and we always run into each other at the same booths because we hit the same places. It's so funny. Like, there's the first booth I went to, and then I also see my friend. I'm like, hey, what? It's so funny that we always run into each other. It's like, well, we both work in animation, and we both really like kawaii stuff, so we always run into each other all the time. It's really fun. So it's like, I don't even need to call her up. All I have to do is show up to a kawaii booth, and then she'll be coming shortly. Heard of that brand, used to watch their vids. Oh yeah, talking about Hollow Taco. Yeah, they make good stuff. So here's some merch. I am not a Yakuza player, but I took these pictures for my friend, and I was like, oh my god, you have to see this Yakuza stuff. And this is just really cute. Like, I've never played Yakuza. Maybe I'll try it out sometime, but this just looks so cute. This is adorable. And this was in the artist alley. Like, somebody made this. It's just so cool. And then took some more pictures. Somebody made these. So these are all Hololive stuff here. So I got Corone, and we got Gargura. Those are the two that I like a lot. So, and then the Callie plush is really cute too. But yeah, so cute. Oh yeah, and then here's my friend Alex Hod's booth. And Alex is just a really cool guy, and I always buy his book, and it's insane. He's so popular. He had a line going all the way around to the outside of the aisle. It was crazy. And he's like, oh my gosh, I need a helper. And I'm like, yeah, you do. That's crazy that you haven't had a helper until like, you know, for a while. He's too popular. He needs helpers so he can get through his line faster. So. Oh yeah, and some of these are just like pictures I thought was really funny. So I love Reagan. And I loved this body pillow. I thought it was beautiful. Oh, this booth. I forget the name of this booth, but this booth was deadly. It was so cute. I swear I could have emptied out my entire wallet on this booth alone. Just like, look at these Pokemon keychains and all these really cute Sanrio ones. Oh my god. And the Spy Family. Oh. I did end up purchasing, so these are coasters. These are high quality coasters. And, oh my god, this is so cute. And, like, mouse pads and everything, just incredibly cute. Like, I loved everything about this booth. It was so good. And then this is the coaster I bought. I bought a Kirby coaster, and this thing is like porcelain. It's, like, sturdy. I love it. I'm so happy with that purchase. It took because I was trying to be really good this year, because last year I kind of lost my mind and I spent way too much money. So I'm like, okay, Plum, you are going to try really, really hard to not spend this much money this year. And I told my husband this. I'm like, I'm going to try really hard, and I'm going to say to myself, do you want this? How badly do you want this? Are you going to live if you don't see this again? If you think you're going to be okay, let's keep on moving. So, I did buy this because I said, like, I was like, oh, I want to buy the pop socket, and I want to buy the keychain, and I want to buy that, and I want to buy that. I was like, just buy the coaster. You're going to be okay. I want the Bulbasaur coaster. I know. Isn't the Bulbasaur cute? Look at that. Look at the Psyduck one, too. Look at that. Look at that Bulba. The Bulbasaur. That's my Bulbasaur impression. Bulba. I'm gonna do a Psyduck. Psy-oi-oi. Charmander. Cha-cha. I'm gonna do a Squirtle. My Squirtle impression, Squirtle. Oh yeah, more stuff. Like, you see, and this is the same booth. You see, I could have just spent... Look at... Oh my god, look at everything. Look at all of these Animal Crossing cats. And this hat and everything. I just want to cry, because... And they had stationery there, too. Just like, ugh. Everything was too good. Everything was just too good. Okay. And so this is my method of how I keep track of where I'm at the convention. So when I come back the next day, I know where I left off, because there's just aisle after aisle. And these aisles, mind you, they're pretty wide when there's no people in them. And they still get full. Like, they're just not wide enough. It's just too cramped, even though, like, when you're walking through by yourself and you're like, wow, these seem pretty wide, but like when, like, it can feel so cramped with some people, and like, you can see. So that's how close I was to people, how cramped I was. But, oh, here's another booth too. Let's see if I can find the name of this person. This person's booth was just so much fun. I really enjoy this person's sense of humor. Yeah, what was their name? It was like something Penguin. I have to look it up. Oh, it's gonna kill me, because like, I want to give credit to as many people as I can, because sometimes I just can't remember the names of their booth. And I feel bad. So let's see. I know I can find it. Ugh. I'll find it later. I can't remember it, but basically this person has this really cool series called Killer Slumber Party where they just draw a bunch of horror movie characters having a slumber party, and it's super adorable. I bought my friend, this is Pinhead right here. My friend, this Pinhead one, they have Ghostface. I didn't see any Freddy as far as I could tell, because I do love Freddy Krueger. He's my favorite villain, like horror villain. But yeah, there's like all kinds of like great stickers, and they're all sparkly and cute and pink. But yeah, they just have like, it's just so silly. Got like Ghostface mouse pad here. And I love this one because this is a Scary Movie reference. If anybody knows Scary Movie. So on the front it says, it's like chillin', killin', and then on the back it has like him doing like a really silly face and going, "What's up?" Yes, exactly. I love this keychain. I'm just like, who thinks of this? This is so silly. I love it so much. It's my favorite keychain I've ever owned. And I told them that, and I'm like, you made my favorite keychain of all time. My girlfriend got the, oh yeah, they got the exact same one. Yeah, I know. Isn't that such a good keychain? It's just like, why? But I'm so happy it exists. Oh yeah, and look at all these like all these adorable Jasons down here. But yeah, they just, oh, I also bought this incredible, I didn't even know this existed, so I bought a sticker book. So it has this special paper that when you lay it on, it doesn't get stuck. It stays stuck to it, but it doesn't like, the paper doesn't rip, and it can still be, the sticker can be like placed back on and reused and everything. It's really nice. So I bought a sticker book from them. Yeah, so that was the sticker book down there. Super cute. I like how pastel it is. I just like, it's pastel, it's horror, it's silly. It's totally me. I love it. I love it so much. This booth was great. And they're just so silly. Got Jack in the Box over here. So, oh, Boba Tea Penguin. That's the name of this person's, like, that's their Instagram. So Boba Tea Penguin's the name of the booth. Boba Tea Penguin is the artist. I'm happy I finally figured that out. Oh yeah, Copic markers. Bought some Copic markers. Super happy with. Is that bibification of Pyramid Head? Oh yeah, looks like it. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Oh yeah, almost bought this patch. Almost bought it. It was so cute. I was like, walk past it, Plum. You don't need it. Oh yeah, more people. Just like, super crowded. Oh yeah. And here's a great shot I took. Just like, you could see like this mass of people down here. I was a big fan of Scary Movie Saga, not gonna lie. I was a big fan of it too. My favorite one out of the series, the one that's aged the best in my opinion, is Scary Movie 3. I love Scary Movie 3. I love just like the stupid lines. And if you know, you know, it's just like, I don't know what happened. I just looked down and Yahtzee! And the guy just like, he jumps up and hits his head and like passes out. Yeah, Yahtzee! That one. And, oh, here comes the military with those new round planes. We don't have round planes, sir. Yeah, I'll watch that over and over again. And, like, probably one of my all-time favorite visual gags is where a sheriff is talking to Charlie Sheen, and every time it cuts back to her, her hat is bigger. And he's just like, huh, something strange is going on here. And it's just like, and at one point the hat is so big that she can't even get back into her police car. And she's acting like nothing's wrong. It's so silly. So if you haven't watched any of the scary movies, if you're only going to watch one, and I say like the best one is Scary Movie 3. That's the best one. Oh yeah, and there's this big, I don't even know what this was for. I don't remember. But it was cool. It was like a big scary thing. I think it was for Diablo. I want to say it was probably for Diablo. Oh yeah, and this person, they walked past me, and I was like, oh my god, you look amazing. So she's dressed as May from Guilty Gear. And I saw that anchor and I was like, whoa! And like, I can't believe like somebody made that. It's just so cool. So I was like, ooh, I want a picture of you. Oh yeah, and then here's so this is really interesting. Some panels, because there's no communication between anybody, but because I'm industry, I could just walk into panels. I don't have to wait in line. And because I was going to save a spot for my friend because she was on her way. And I show my badge and I'm like, hey, where is the line? I want to go stand in line. And they're like, oh, it's outside, but you're industry. You can just walk in. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to question it. And I just walked in and I got this amazing spot for my friend. So I just sat in for the Netflix panel because they're treating this one, I think it's like West Hall or something like that. West Hall B. They're basically treating it like Hall H in Comic-Con where people like just can stay there and not get up at all. And thank God I got these seats because there was no way we were going to make it into this panel. Because we wanted to go see the Japanese voice actor for Lloyd Forger from Spy Family. So I'm happy I grabbed a seat for my friend. Yeah, this was like kind of a cool panel. It was just talking about all their Netflix stuff. They talked about the live action One Piece that's coming out. I can't remember if it's a TV show or a movie. But they had the new actor who was playing American Luffy, and they had him meet the voice actress for Luffy, and she seems like she's a lot of fun. Like she's like cracking jokes, and she's like talking about being a grandma and stuff, and she just seems really cool. And this was for Pokemon Concierge. This is a stop motion special that's coming out. I think it's a short series, I think. But it looks really cute. It's like a stop motion with Pokemon, which is not something I've seen before. And I'm excited for that. Mayumi Tanaka, like the actress? Maybe. I'm not really sure. I love that all the major shonen protagonist actors are old ladies. Yeah, like Goku as well. Goku's a grandma. Yeah, that lady's got to be like 80 now. She's been doing it for a long time. She's like a legendary voice actress. Oh yeah, they also had like a trailer for Beastars, and they had somebody come out in an official Legoshi fursuit, and I was like, yes, Legoshi. Yeah, that was on stage. That was awesome. Okay, so context for this drawing. So the panel finally started. The one that me and my friend showed up, and I was able to save her seat. And we saw the voice actor for Lloyd Forger, Japanese voice actor for Lloyd Forger. I have to look up his name because I don't know it off the top of my head because I am terrible. So let me look it up really fast. So we saw Takuya Eguchi. That's who we saw. And he drew this lovely drawing that, yeah, exactly. He drew this lovely drawing that there was a letter underneath somebody's chair, and they could get this drawing, like they, you know, if they had a letter under their chair. And I love this drawing. I really, really wish that there had been a letter under my chair so I could have taken it home. I would have totally framed it. So this is the whole Spy family right here. So you got Anya, and you got Lloyd, and you got Bond. It looks amazing. And you got Yor right here. I love that, like, he drew them and then realized, oh, they look naked. I need to draw clothes on them. I know. I love the sun. The sun is amazing. But yeah, just like, it's beautiful. I love everyone's lips. I love how Bond's head is in the middle of his body. And there's just like a tail on the side here. He signed it beautifully and dated it. And there's the Los Angeles Convention Center. Reminds me of Pop Team Epic. Yeah, I know. It's so good. Now look, got her gun, and then Anya's got a peanut. And then Yor has her, like, thorns here. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I wish that I could have gotten it. But it was really funny. You heard a collective rip underneath, because everybody tore the warranty out of the chair. My friend wanted it, and she was like, oh, I got it. And she tore the warranty out of her chair. She was like, damn it. So, which is funny, because that reminded me of another thing that happened when I was in that same hall. Same thing happened when, for a Dragon Ball Z panel that I waited 4 hours in line for. Got a great seat. I was very proud of myself. I'd never waited in a line that long. And they were giving away something. I was like autographs or something like that, and everybody collectively ripped the warranties out of their chairs. So that was fun. Oh. Let me start this over. So this was the rave that I went to. Yeah, this was really cool. Yeah, so this was a Yoitoki event. So Yoitoki puts on these events, and this one was really cool. This was like a disco rave almost, and it's like future funk. I am a massive fan of future funk, you know, and the stuff I played before I started the stream. But yeah, this was great. I'm so happy I got to go to this. This was so cool. Yeah, so they'd also like play anime in the back too. So this place is awesome. They had like drinks, they had lights. I brought my glow sticks with me, which was super fun. Yeah, Yoitoki, they tour around, and they always have local DJs perform. So if you're a fan of future funk and you wanna dance and have a good time, look up Yoitoki, see if they're coming to your town. They're around LA a lot. They go to New York. They go to San Francisco. They go all around the country. But yeah, they're gonna be coming back in October. So I'm like, oh, I went to their last October show. It was incredible. I had so much fun. Everyone was dressed up. It was super cool. I got like in the middle, like I got like near the front, and I almost passed out because it was really, really hot. So, pro tip, if you think you're going to pass out, you probably will. So make sure if that's gonna happen to you, that you get out of there as fast as possible, because I was like, I'm gonna pass out. I need to leave. And I didn't leave the whole thing. I just kind of got out of that area. I stayed and I just kept dancing, but I just got out of the area where I thought I was gonna pass out. So this area is this booth was really cool. Yeah, this was like a crocheting kind of booth here. They have all these really cool crocheted like pieces of art here. I love this Pikachu one. Is the summer Pikachu one's so cute. But yeah, this is a really cool booth. And one thing, because I asked for permission, I did not take any of these photos without permission from the vendors. So if you ever are going to take a picture of a booth, make sure you ask first. How humid was it in the artist alley? I heard it was a swamp. Yes, it was very humid. It was very hot. Luckily, I am half Mexican, so that helped a little bit with the heat. My Mexican heat tolerance was helping me, but I saw people that were just perspiring. I was talking to one person when I was in line near a person's booth, and he just had beads of sweat dripping down his face. He was super warm. But yeah, CO2 was bad down there. I was getting squished because I'm a tiny little 5-foot lady. And if I'm being completely honest with you, if there was an emergency and people started panicking and running, I would have been knocked down and I would have been trampled to death. I am not kidding. I was actually a little concerned that that might happen. And I'm just like, there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do if people start running. I love that ghastly one. Yeah, I love how they textured it. I think that's really cool, the way they did like kind of like the gas around him. I would have melted in there. Yeah, people were dying in there. Like, it was really warm. But yeah, it's happened where people have passed out in there too. Like, it's better than it has been. Like, this one time I did go this one time where I cosplayed down there. And I was dressed up as Reese, me and my husband, who was my boyfriend then. We were dressed as Reese and Cyrus. And he had like a full wig on, I had a wig on, petticoats, like boots and gloves and stuff on like that. And we went down there and we just melted. We were dying. And because they didn't turn the air conditioning on that year. That was the first year they had it down in because it was always in the exhibit hall, which is above, and there's way more room up there. Like the ceiling's higher, so air gets circulated better. And it's a large space up there. They always used to have the artist alley in the back up there, but they moved it because it got so big. They moved it down to the garage, but they didn't turn the air conditioning on. And it's just like, why didn't they turn the air conditioning on? That's ridiculous. And so we were down there in our costumes, and we were like, oh my god, I am going to literally die. I have to tear this costume off. So we ran out of there, ran all the way to our cars, and just ripped our costumes off. And my husband was like, I don't think I ever want to cosplay ever again. And I was like, oh no! I ruined the cosplay experience for my boyfriend, and he's never gonna want to cosplay ever again. So... oh well, I still like cosplaying, but yeah, it gets super hot down there. I fursuited down there for just a tiny bit, but not for very long because it was so freaking hot. I went down full cosplay once, never again. Yeah. I can't imagine someone trying to fursuit at AX. Did anyone try it? I mean, there were a couple fursuiters there. I was fursuiting at AX, and I was super sweaty, but I looked adorable, and that made it worth it. And a partial fursuit, though, right? There were people full suiting down there. I don't know how they did it. I was in a partial, but I also I was wearing my arm sleeves. My arm sleeves make me very, very warm. I was not as warm as somebody who's got padding and a full suit, but I was still very warm because I was covered head to toe because I was wearing my schoolgirl uniform, where I'm wearing sweatpants, and I've got my my skirt and my shirt on, my sailor shirt on. Ooh, I think the music stopped. Should get the music back. Let's see. Yes. I want to keep playing music. There we go. Oh, you know what? You know what I should do right now? I'm gonna play some ginger root for you all. Let's play some ginger root so y'all can hear some. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's get some ginger root up in here. Yeah, this is my favorite song, Weather. Super, super good. Full suit seems like suicide given the lack of any space to sit down for a water break. Yeah, there's no place for free water, unless you're going to cause they had drinking fountains. Barbie dogs. But yeah, the drinking, I'm not going near the drinking fountain. Because yeah, they didn't have a space where you could get, they didn't have, filtered water anywhere. It was just drinking fountains. I'm like, ooh, I'm not going near that. They only had, filtered water in the industry area. I didn't know you had that redeem. Yes, I do. I do have that redeem. Oh, look at these cute little strawberry Bulbasaurs. I saw these and oh, they're just adorable. I was very tempted to buy one, but I didn't. I just took a picture because I'm like, I don't need it. It's very cute, but I don't need it. Oh, and I don't know if there's any Bochi fans out there. My husband loves Bochi. I still haven't watched the show yet. I need to watch it. But they had this guitar, and it sold out immediately. Good for this artist. I'm so happy that they sold this. And they had it on display. Because this was, even though I don't know what this, I don't know this anime, I haven't seen it, I know of it, it's very cute. Was it as bad as last year? About things like no outside food. I think you could bring outside food. I didn't know that was a thing that they were preventing people from bringing was outside food, because that sucks. Let people bring their own food. I mean, I basically existed off of power bars. That's how I did all of my lunches. I ate dinner. I would eat breakfast at home, go to the convention, eat a power bar for lunch, and then have dinner with friends. And that's how I saved money. Oh, and this artist too. I forgot the name of this artist. I did take their business card, but I really like their art. I thought it was really cute. I liked that they drew the sexy ladies. And they drew my wife, Shantae, over here. I like this cow girl. It's very cute. I enjoy sexy lady characters very much. Oh, they got Yoko up there too. I love Yoko. She's so cute. But yeah, super cool art. I really like this person's art a lot. So that's the cool thing about going to the art sales. You can discover new artists. Who was this artist? Like I said, I'm sorry. I don't know their name. Let's see if I could find it on here. Let's see if it's anywhere. Oh, I feel bad. Because I try to take... the business card, I try to take a picture of the business card too. I have the business card. And for any of y'all who are in my my Discord, I'll try to find the name of this artist. Because their stuff is just really cool. Oh yeah, and this person. I was so excited to see this person again. Because I watched them and I'm like, I am so happy that you're here. I was hoping that you were here. So this person makes earrings. Look at these earrings. This is, see, this is like Sabase. Yeah, Sabase Studios. And look at these I know it's kind of bad quality, but like that I'm showing you, but look at these earrings. I think I have a better picture of it. They have so much cute stuff over here. They have acrylic stands over here. So super cute stuff. I just adore these earrings. Look at these earrings. I have so many of these. So I have the Sonic and Tails one. I was so torn between this Knuckles and Rouge and the Shadow and Rouge one. I ended up going with the Shadow and Rouge one. I have these chow ones down here, and these are like the normal chows. So yeah, I have 4 of these sets. I love them so much, and they do like Kirby, they do Yoshi, they do other Nintendo properties, they do all kinds of earrings, and it's just super cute. Yes, I almost got those for you, but I felt like you probably got them already, and I was right. I know. I was searching this one out, so good call. But I appreciate you, looking out for me. It's very kind. Oh, cool. They got little Chaos Emeralds. I know! They got little Chaos Emeralds. It's so cute. I love it. Yeah, they got Silver, and they got Blaze, and they got Amy, and Cream. Yeah, they got so, like, this is just, like, they were the only ones making earrings like this. It's just so awesome. Love this person's stuff. Oh, and this one, Melty Imp. So this is where I actually properly took a picture of the business card and the booth. So I was so angry because I didn't get to this booth until like, I think it was probably like Saturday, I think. Either Saturday or, no, Saturday was the first day. So I either got to it Sunday or I got to it Monday. And I was super upset because they had Hex Girls merch. And they sold out of everything. And I'm guessing they probably didn't think it was going to be as popular as it was. And everyone freaks out because nobody makes Hex Girls stuff. And I freaked out. And I was like, oh my god, I want a sticker. And she was out. And I was like, no, she sold out of the small print. She sold out of her large prints. And she sold out of all of her stickers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you going to have more stickers this weekend? And she was like, no, I'll have more prints because I can print them at home, but I won't have any more stickers. And I was like, no. So I took her business card. So I'm gonna check these out online because I want a Hex Girl sticker so bad. But yeah, I love, like, it's just really awesome art here. They got like this Barbie one, which is super cute. Just like and they got like Monster High stuff. I really like, because this is a new artist that I found. It's like, this is really cute stuff. Do folks from the industry local to the area ever vend? Yes, they do. A lot of them do vend. I vend. My friend Gad, he's also a vendor at conventions sometimes. So lots of people in the industry, they'll make their own merch and they will vend at conventions. So I end up seeing a lot of my friends at conventions all the time. So yeah, it's like kind of like a, fun side thing. Because we enjoy making art and selling it on, So, like, I tend to make a lot of, like, demon stuff and a lot of Sonic because I like Sonic. So, I tell people, and, like, I have a friend that, like, she loves Hamtaro and she just makes a lot of Hamtaro stuff. So, if you ever think of vending, don't, like, focus on just making stuff that you think will sell and is popular. Because that's not going to make you as happy as the stuff that you like. And you're like, oh man, because like to me, nobody was making Impmon, like from Digimon merch. And I'm like, well, I'm going to make that merch. And like, I make a lot of Darkstalkers stuff. Nobody really makes Darkstalkers stuff as much. It's kind of more niche. And I'm like, I just want to make a lot of Darkstalkers stuff. I want to make the stuff that I like. Like I say, make the merch that you want to see in the world, because that's the stuff that's going to make you happy. I went by a booth and they had Metabots, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I never see Metabot stuff. One booth had Digimon charms. It was absurd. The best gremlin. Thank you. Yeah, so this is when I finally put my suit on. So this was my whole thing. So I wanted to be Plum at, like, as if, she was going to a anime convention. So got my little schoolgirl outfit on, got my little holographic backpack, my Tokidoki backpack, and I got my sweatpants on because I don't have legs. I have arm sleeves, but I do not have leg sleeves. So there's me, and I don't know if you can see, I attached a little donut to the bow here, since my thing is donuts. So I got to take a lot of really cool pictures. So I kept this on for a while. I put it on in the parking lot at the convention, and I kept it on for about, I was only gonna maybe suit for about an hour. I kept it on for 2 hours. I was fully ready. Like, I did not take the head off until I got into the parking structure, because I was just determined. I was like, if anybody wants a picture, I'm gonna keep it on for as long as possible. Are there any cosplays that wowed you this year? Oh yeah, there were a lot, and they are in this this slideshow here, so we're gonna get to those. There were some ones that I took pictures of, and I was just like, that is incredible. And I asked them how they made it, because some of them are just really, really cool. Way too real. I thought you lived inside Twitch. Sometimes. So yeah, that's the really cool balcony shot. So the only way you can get to this particular balcony is if you have an industry pass. So it's like taking some really cool shots there. So some more shots of me. And then shots in the elevator. And then, yeah, so here's some costumes I thought were really cool. So got Guts right here. And Morgan right here, and they came together. I don't know if they were a couple or not, or just friends. But I was like, oh my god, Guts, I want a picture with you. And then Morgan was just kind of hanging back. I'm like, Morgan, I love you too. Get in the picture with me. So I took a picture of both of them because I'm like, I love Darkstalkers and I love Berserk. I want a picture with both of you. OMG, you mad lad, did you, wear those cold vest things to keep you chilled? No, I had no cooling vest. I had a fan in my head, and that was it. I also made sure that I wore heat gear under armor as well to keep the sweat from getting into my suit, so all my sweat just remained on my skin. So that way when people gave me hugs, they didn't get wet hugs, because I've hugged a wet fursuit before, and it is disgusting. You never want to hug somebody who's sweaty. I feel like Guts and Morgan would get along pretty well as characters, yeah. But yeah, they're both kind of like, got that dark vibe to them. I am huge fans of both these franchises. I was so happy that I got to take a picture with both, and they both looked amazing. Both these cosplayers looked super awesome, and his sword was massive. It was really cool. So yeah, you can kind of like get a sense of like how big that sword was. It's like, oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, here's me and pink like Super Saiyan Goku. But yeah, that guy's jacked. He's super buff. And then there's me and him, like, so I was like, so there's like, oh, let's pretend we're screaming. It's like, I love this. This is like Yuki cosplayer, just like chilling. I'm kind of obscuring their head, but they were just like giggling right back here. But yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah, me and Gargara, this Gargara cosplayer is super cute. And they're asking me like, oh, do you want the regular side of the Triton, or do you want the googly eye version? I'm like, give me the googly eyes. I want the googly eyes. So look at those. Look at them googly eyes. Stare deeply into the googly eyes. I am a screaming. Oh, why is this so small? Oh my god, I don't know why that came out so... I don't know why the quality on this one looks so bad, but I saw these two Dio cosplayers, and I was like, oh, I want to take a picture with you. Look at this footwear. Look at that down there. I don't know how they were doing that. And leaning. I tried to lean, and I was like, my back is gonna break. But I thought they looked awesome, so I want to take a picture with them. But yeah, JoJo. Yeah, I called them the Dos Dios. Dos Dios. Oh yeah, and I saw Metabee. I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Metabee. Are you approaching me? I don't know any JoJo, like, because I don't watch JoJo. All I know is, oh. And oh my god. That's all I know. But yeah, I am a massive Metabots fan. I loved Metabots when I was a kid. I used to draw my own Metabots. I wish I owned a Metabots model kit. I should have bought the Metabee when I had a chance. I wish they also had a model of Pepper Cat, because Pepper Cat is super cute. I love Pepper Cat. I always said I never got to play the online game. I never heard of the online game. There was an online Metabots game? What the heck? Now I'm sad. Oh yeah, this cosplayer. Oh my god, I love this because this is amazing on so many levels. So, they're dressed as a slave Leia Yor from Spy Family. Like, it's just like, who thinks of this? And they have a baby Yoda. Like, oh, let me see if I can get it better. Yeah. Baby Yoda, Anya, down here. It's so silly. I love it. I love this mashup. It's so silly. It's so good. It's like, who thinks of that? So creative. I love it. Then here's me and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cosplayer. Look at how cool this person looks. Look at this wig. Look at their Millennium Puzzle and everything. Like, it's so cool. I've dressed up as Bakura before, and I made my own Millennium Ring out of, it was like a very, like, high quality, it was Sculpey. It was out of Sculpey clay, and I sprayed it myself, and I styled my own wig, and I was super proud that I'd made, like, every piece of that. But yeah, super cool. Love this person's cosplay. So awesome. And everyone was super nice to me too. Like, last year when I wore my costume, I wore it on the last day of the convention. It's early in the morning because I was so scared that people were gonna make fun of me. And everyone came up to me and told me how cute I was and thought I looked awesome. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy there's another furry here. And I was like in tears. I was like, everyone's so nice to me. I thought everyone was gonna be so mean. And this year was just the same. Everyone was super nice. Everyone loved my costume. Nobody was like, ew, furry. Because, like, that was kind of what I expected because I grew up, I became a furry during the pandemic, and I grew up going like, ew, furries, ugh, gross, cringe. And, like, you know, you grow up, you get older, and you're just like, you just let people have fun. And people are so much nicer, especially in the anime community, towards furries now than they used to be. And it's really nice. You deserve lots and love and kindness. Thank you, Snouty. I appreciate that. He's gonna send us to the Shadow Realm. As a really clever way to do the wig, the wavy curls. Yeah, I really like it. I really like how this person, how they did it. And I love the bell bottoms too. Like, the way they did the bell bottoms is really interesting too. I love everything about this. So good. Oh yeah, and so these are some people that want to take a picture with me. And both these people were dressed up so cute. I don't know what they're from. I don't know if you can tell me what they're from, chat, but I just thought their costumes looked really adorable, so I had my husband take a picture of them with me with them as well. Oh yeah, I need to watch this show. I took a picture with somebody dressed as Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and which is like, it's a crime that I am not a fan of this show yet because I just haven't seen. I've only seen like 2 episodes because I'm a huge Yu Yu Hakusho fan. And the same person who created Yu Yu Hakusho made this. And I'm like, I need to watch it. I'm a bad fan. I need to watch this show. I'll get around to it eventually. There's just so much to watch. Oh yeah, favorite anime, super influential on me. Favorite anime of all time. One of my favorites. love Gurren Lagann, and I saw these two cosplayers. I'm like, oh my god, please, I want a picture with you. Out of curiosity, how many Genshin Impacts did you see this year? I don't know, because I don't know Genshin Impact. Was that Genshin Impact back there? Because I don't know anything about Genshin Impact. Seen a few episodes of Hunter x Hunter. Such a fun show. I know, I need to check it out. But yeah, look at these Gurren Lagann cosplayers. Look at this Kamina, look at this Yoko. So, like, seriously, chat, I was super, like, super attracted to both of these characters, and watching them, like, get together and kiss just, like, made me so happy. 'Cause, like, my little bi heart fluttered. So, it's like, when two characters I'm attracted to like each other, like, whether they be non-binary or the same gender or, you know, opposite genders, like, my little bi heart flutters for everyone. My little bi pan heart. Oh yeah, being Spider-Man. Oh yeah, and chat, you can, like, if anybody knows, because I know this person is dressed up as a character from One Piece. I have no idea what they're referencing. I just saw this person have a giant donut on their costume, and I'm like, well, I'm Plum. I have to take a picture with somebody who's dressed with a giant donut. Hey, by gang. Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, oh, you have a donut. Like, so they have a gum fruit. So I know they're One Piece, but I don't know what this is. Unfortunately, it's a massive spoiler, and I haven't gotten there yet. Okay, if it's a spoiler, don't spoil it. Like, it's okay, but I was just looking at this like, donut. Alright, chat, is this Genshin Impact? This is my friend that I saw out on the convention floor that I took a picture with. I think this is Genshin Impact. It's like that meme, like, where the guy is, like, holding his hand up, like the anime character, and there's like a butterfly. Is like, is this Genshin Impact? Yeah, pretty sure it's Genshin Impact. Has the design language. It's like, most of the time I'm like, I don't know what Genshin Impact is. I just know that it's Genshin and there is an impact somewhere. Oh yeah, picture with me and Iron Mouse. An Iron Mouse cosplayer. So I like watching Iron Mouse's streams. They're a lot of fun. Oh yeah, and that's me. I'm like, oh my god, there's a Gundam! I was super excited, because, like, these people look so cool. But yeah, Gundam. Super awesome. How do you make that? That's so incredible. And more pictures of me on this rail here in front of this nice tree with my backpack about to fall off. So this is like just before I went to the garage and tore my head off. Yeah, Gundam. Yeah, there was a whole pack of them. Yeah, there was a lot of those. There was like a couple behind there too. There was a lot of those Gundam cosplayers. It was really cool. And then here's me and all my friends, because I wanted a picture with all my friends in my fursuit. So there's everybody. Super cute photo. I'm so happy with how that came out. Oh yeah, this cosplayer. He looks so cool. So if anybody has seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, I was like, oh my god, Rakakuni! This made me so happy. And then this cosplay, this was incredible. Look at this. Look at this, this House Moving Castle cosplay. Like, you got the Witch of the Waste here, you got Turnip Head, you got Sophie, and you got Calcifer. And this Calcifer, you can't really tell, but it was lit up too. This was amazing. Did you see the Turnip Head cosplayer? That poor guy Must have been T-posing all day. Oh my god. But yeah, like, they looked incredible. This is so awesome. Oh yeah, and then here's some figures I took pictures of. So these are unpainted because these are not released yet. So look at these penny and stocking figures. They look incredible. I want them so bad. Yeah, they announced, they showed like some previews. Studio Trigger was here and they showed some previews of it and it was so cool. I didn't get to, my friends went to the panel. I didn't get to go. But yeah, these are official. These are official figures. Super awesome. I can't wait to see them painted. Oh yeah, and these ones, like, rip my wallet right here. Ugh. Look at these incredible Darkstalkers figures. I'm like, I just have to own every single Darkstalkers figure. Like, because these ones are based off of because Bengus is an artist. He's one of my favorite artists, and these are based off of Bengus's drawings. Just like, crap, these are so cool. I want them so bad. I know, these sculpts are amazing. And then these are some really incredible Berserk. You can kind of see, like, there's a Guts Nendoroid right over here. Some really awesome Berserk figures. You got Griffith, you got Casca, you got Guts. So cool. Love Berserk. And then you have, like, Griffith here. And you have, like, I forget what these characters are called. Like, they're, like, the gods of the world. But yeah, they have, like, really awesome, like, very HR Giger-esque designs. Really cool. Oh yeah, I forget the name of this character, but I love his design. It's so cool. I like, he looks amazing in the comics. But yeah, super cool. Just like, look at the detailing on that. And yes, some more Guts. I love that brainy boy. Oh yeah, and his Pritchett, look at Micro Pritchett looking so cute. Oh my god, I have to own it. I have too many figures in my house, but I want this one. Look at how they did her face. She looks adorable. What a sweetie. Oh yeah, and for all my fans of Cult of Lamb out there, I have not played this game, but I have a lot of friends that enjoy playing it. So there's this really awesome Nendoroid. I thought that looked really cool. Nendoroid just does such a good job at making figures. I really love them. Oh yeah, look at these Sonic. Just like, damn it. Look at his tails. Look at, he's got little goggles. He's got a little wrench. It's so cute. Ah, this Sonic here. I hope they make Shadow because I would die. I want to own these too. My wallet. Rip my wallet. Oh yeah, look at this Toothless. Look at this Toothless. So cute. So freaking cute. Oh my god, I hope they come out with a Hiccup too to go with this Toothless. It's so adorable. Yeah, here's some VTuber ones. Got like Corone. There's so many VTubers. Like some Gargara, some Callie. Yeah, a lot of VTuber Nendoroids. No, Iron Mouse has one too. Oh yeah, they had a cat bus. They had this big old cat bus you could take pictures with. I don't know if this is the official one from the Ghibli Museum. I want to say that it probably is. But yeah, people were taking pictures in there. We wanted to take a picture in there, but there was like a massive line, and I was just like, let's take a picture of it from the outside. But I thought that was really cool. Oh yeah, look, it says Destination Los Angeles. They got the little rats on there too. It's so cute. Oh yeah, and this is one of the desserts that we had at this Japanese food restaurant. I had this really disgusting cocktail. It was called it was an ume Manhattan, which ume means plum. So I was like, oh, it's a plum Manhattan. I gotta have a plum Manhattan, and I had it, and it tasted so bad. And I told the waiter, I'm really sorry, I don't like it. Can I have something else? And he was really cool about it. But yeah, that was nasty. But this was delicious. They had like these like caramelized like shards inside of the, like, sticking out of the bread pudding, and in this ice cream here, and they had this like really tasty sauce that went on top. Super, super delicious bread pudding. Okay, so this is the whole thing right here. I'm about to get into some of the tea. I did not take this picture. This picture was taken by somebody else. I'm going to talk about the autograph line now. For those who don't know how the autograph line went, it was for Anime Expo, it was a complete disaster. So this picture was taken by somebody else on Twitter. I don't know their name, but it was not taken by me. And we were standing somewhere right around here. So we were about, I want to say, it wasn't like we weren't too far away from the ticket booth, but we were about like maybe a block away from the ticket booth, thinking like, okay, we're definitely gonna get a ticket for our autograph that we want. Yeah. Get ready, chat. I'm about to get into some shit right here. We waited. We got up at about 3 a.m. in the morning to get down there at 4 o'clock to get in line. Oh, sorry, gotta go. Gotta start my stream now. Okay, bye, Aaron. Yeah, I'm gonna talk. Chat. You can hear me talk about some stuff that went down. So let me start with telling you how the tickets work for Anime Expo for the autographs. So if you wanted to get an autograph from an artist or a voice actor, whoever is going to be doing the autograph signings. So, and I've done this before in previous years where you get up really early in the morning, you line up, and usually the line is like not terrible. Like I've gotten there at 4 o'clock in the morning before, like a couple of years ago, to get Studio Trigger autographs. And I was like, there was like 5 people in line about that time in the morning, because you want to get up early so that you can make sure you get a ticket, because they have tickets that ensure that you get an autograph, and then they have standby tickets if the people who are signing autographs have extra time to keep going, and they'll sign more in the standby line. So, and I've done it before. I've met the Studio Trigger guys. I met a couple of them. Hiroyuki Imaishi and Yo Yoshinari. Super nice people. They were incredibly sweet and love their fans. And everyone who does these autographs, I don't think they make any money from it at all. People who want to do autographs, they have to sign up to do it. They have to tell Anime Expo that they want to do the autographs. So, these people who are doing the autographs, they just want to meet their fans. So my friends wanted to do the autograph signing, and I was like, yeah, I'm down. I want to see the Studio Trigger guys again. And I always make whenever I get an autograph from somebody, I will usually make a drawing for them. So we got up at 4 in the morning to get in line, and there's been people that have been this has never happened. I've never seen this happen before. There's people that have been camping out there all night. And not only are there people that have been camping out there all night with blankets and pillows and like tents. And this is in downtown LA. This isn't really a safe place to really do that late at night. There are people that we found out that there were people that had set up tables there, or not table, they were set up chairs there in front of the ticket booth that had been waiting there since the very first day, because we got in line for our tickets for the Monday signing. There have been people that have been there since Saturday. So and they've been working in shifts. So there were scalpers that were set up there. 3 people were saving spots in line for 50 people that came in at about 7 o'clock, because the autographs open at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's when everybody, like, that's when the ticket booths open and everyone can get their ticket. So, they don't put limits. Anime Expo does not put limits on how many tickets you can buy. They did not do anything about the people who were saving spaces in line for 50 people. And there was security there. Like, they didn't really know what to do. They just kind of let it happen. So yeah, just 50 people got in the front of the line. There were people that were waiting there 16 hours that got really upset because they've been waiting there a long time to get, like, and a lot of people just wanted one. A lot of people just wanted one ticket. And so these scalpers, they were going in there. They were grabbing stacks of like 40 tickets. And these tickets are only good for one day. You can't use them the rest of the weekend. They are only good that day. So the scalpers were going, they were just grabbing stacks of tickets and then selling them to people in line. And that just boiled my blood. That made me so mad that because this is supposed to be free. The autograph tickets are free with your price of admission. They are not supposed to cost you anything. And these scalpers were taking advantage of that and selling the tickets to people online for $100 or more a pop. And it's completely not right. It's not okay. And they need to put limits on how many tickets that you can take. They should do a lottery system because you should not have to wait 16 hours, you know, just to get one ticket so you can get a chance to meet the Japanese voice actor of Ichigo from Bleach, or, you know, get to see the Studio Trigger guys and get to tell them how much you appreciate their work. You shouldn't have to do that for anybody. You know, there should be a lottery system of some kind where it's first come, first serve, and that way you don't have to wait, you know, in the middle of the night just so you can and wake up at, like, because I wish I'd slept because I didn't get anything. We waited 4 hours in line, woke up at 4 in the morning, and there were people that were waited 16 hours in line, 18 hours in line, and they didn't get anything either. They got nothing for all that waiting in line. How does a con as mature as anime as AX not know what to do about scalpers? What the fuck? I know. They are very disorganized. So yeah, so we were in line and they were telling us like, oh, Trigger's gone. Like, the line had barely moved. And mind you, like, this line, so this space here was completely full of people. It was, they completely filled up this like little area down here full of people. So this was like probably about 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, this area was completely full. So took some pictures of like, so this area was full. We were like, this is when we moved a little bit. But yeah, it was ridiculous. I wish I'd slept in. I was super angry because I'd met the Studio Trigger guys before. I was more angry for my friends who had never met them and were really excited to meet them and had brought like their art book to have signed, and my husband was super excited and he was bummed out that he didn't get to meet them. And it's just like, there's no point in standing in this line for an autograph, honestly, if it's going to get overrun by scalpers. If they keep the same system in place where it's first come, first serve, and you have to wake up and line up at 4 o'clock in the morning, because this was happening the entire weekend where the scalpers were taking advantage of this system, and because it's completely broken. Anime Expo was too big. It's too big for this system. It's too easily exploited. And another thing that happened too that really bothered me is a lot of these scalpers were going and this, a lot of this is hearsay. A lot of this is rumors, and so take this with a grain of salt, but this is all stuff that I was seeing on Twitter, that a lot of scalpers were getting Funko Pops and DVDs and going up to the autograph areas and getting their stuff signed, and just they had stacks and stacks of stuff, so that like they were just having them sign because you only just have one item, and nobody was regulating that either. So they were coming in with piles of DVDs and piles of Funko Pops, and having these people sign all their stuff, and it's like, and they didn't even there was one person, and this was another rumor I heard, where one person walked up to the Studio Trigger people, and they were like, so who are these guys? What do they do? And because he was talking to the translator, and then translator was like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't know what these guys have done? You don't know who Studio Trigger is? Like, why are you here? And so it just had them like sign like all these Blu-rays and not make them out to anybody, because they're just gonna sell them online. And there were other rumors I heard where they were going up to the voice of Ichigo from Bleach with Funko Pops and having them like smearing out the personalization, like rubbing it off so that they could sell it online too. And that bothered me. It's like the disrespect. Like, I heard that there were other things that were being said to the translators that was very disrespectful, that was towards the people signing autographs, and that just bothers me, because like, it's just disrespectful to translators, disrespectful to the people signing autographs, and it's also disrespectful to the attendees too, because I just wanted one ticket. I just wanted one ticket to say hi to the Trigger guys, and I had actually made them drawings that I wanted to give to them as a gift, to go like, I appreciate like all that you've done to influence me in the animation industry, because I'd given them a drawing. I'd given Hiroyuki Imaishi a drawing, and I felt bad that I didn't know Yo Yoshinari was going to be there, and I didn't make him a drawing, so I wanted to make sure that I made a drawing for Yo this time. So I made these drawings for both of them on stuff that they worked on, and I wanted to give it to them and tell them like how much I appreciated their work, and I was kind of sad I didn't get to do that. And so I ended up giving these to my two friends that were in line with me, because they made the line go by so quickly. I had a really good time with them. So I drew these in line while we were waiting to get our autographs, which we never got. But I'm happy that they have good homes now. They're with my friends, who I really appreciate very much. But I hope that this changes, because this is just bad, because like the artists know what's going on. They know that they're being played by these scalpers and being disrespected, because they just want to meet their fans. That's all they want to do. They don't make any money by doing these autograph signings. They just want to like say hi to their fans. And it was so bad that I heard that when the voice of Ichigo had a panel, he mentioned like, yeah, my autograph signing was really weird and awkward. And I was like, oh my gosh, he is probably never gonna do signings again. And I'd be shocked if a lot of these people just don't want to do autograph signings again because of how they were disrespected. And it's just sad. So I hope that they change the system. I filed a complaint. I told the staff, like, hey, this happened to me this morning, and they were like, oh my god, that should not be happening. I'm gonna take your complaint up. Thank you for telling us. So yeah, hopefully that gets fixed. Ooh, did my music stop? Should we play some more? Oh, it's still going. Okay. But yeah, that was bad. That was bad. So you got like they oversold on tickets. And that was nuts. And just like people being like sardined together is really bad. The lines, the massive lines. Like, I don't know why they were still selling tickets at ticket booths. I was like, why are there ticket booths here? They sold out online. They should just stop at that. Don't keep selling tickets. So like just how crazy that was, and like if there's an emergency, I'm dead. I'm gonna be crushed to death. And I heard theft was a really bad problem this year, where people, like, there was a VTuber that I was watching the other day, and they were telling me that they were there promoting, because they're part of a brand, and somebody just yoinked their badge right off of their neck, and they had to get a new one. I hope no fights broke out at AX. Folks were saying it was a triple hazard. Yes, very much so. There were the cops were called at the autograph booth because somebody was saying, "Are you freaking kidding me? You guys are like sneaking in line. You guys are in the front, like saving in line for 50 people." So yeah, that happened, and the cops were called on the guy who was getting irate and complaining about the scalpers. You know, go figure. But yeah, I heard there were some instances of fights breaking out in some places. So, heard about that. Also heard, this is very unfortunate, heard of instances of groping as well, which is really uncool. Like, cosplayers being groped, and, like, we were packed in there pretty tight as well, like, in certain places, and I'm sure people were taking advantage of that as well, because we might as well have been as tight, you know, as you would be, like, on, you know, like a Japanese subway during rush hour. It was that bad. If you've seen Japanese subways during rush hour, how tightly packed they are, like, that was us. Yikes, groping in a crowd where you can't catch the MFers. I know. Isn't that terrible? It's so bad. It's like all the theft. Like, person who lost their badge, they couldn't go back and get it. I feel lucky I didn't get my badge yanked off of my my lanyard. I can't even imagine. Like, that would suck. But yeah, then there was, like, you know, theft at booths happened too. Like, I heard that was also bad. Oh yeah, this was a figure. I bought this figure. Just look at how cute this is. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, the base sold me alone. Like, look at that. Look at how cute she is. Look at how cute. And I just started watching Yurusei Yatsuda. I hadn't watched it before, but I bought this figure and I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch it now so I don't look like a poser. It's just like, it's so 80s. It's so 80s, and it's so me, and I love it. I cannot wait until it comes to my door. Oh yeah, here's some more cool stuff. So, here's some Transformers Bushoujo. So you got, like, Optimus Prime here. It looks like an evil Optimus Prime. And then I love this Megatron right here. She looks really hot. I love her. And I like this demon lady over here. I got a better picture of her right over here. It's like this demon mommy. Love her. Love her shoes. Love these detailing on figures. Like, you know, it's gotten crazy good. Oh yeah, and this was at a booth too. Like, this was huge, like statue here. Super cool. And some really cool art. Love Gurren Lagann. These are super cool. And then look at this Samurai Pizza Cats poster. Look at how cute that is. I love this. Oh yeah, and this thing was awesome. Like this Blue Eyes Toon Dragon right here. This thing was huge. I love this thing so much. I wish I could have this in my house. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna contact this person. They had a bunch of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cells. So they told me, like, if you tell me what episode you want, I might have it, so let me know. So I love The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I watch the Christmas special every year. Chat, we're watching the Christmas special. Oh yes, and this is the cell. This is the cell I bought. I saw this and I lost my mind because Ryoko is such an important character to me growing up. When I saw her when I was a kid, like I was a Toonami kid. I grew up watching Toonami in the early 2000s, coming home after school every day and watching like Tenchi and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon and Hamtaro and all that stuff. Yu Yu Hakusho, Zoids. I loved everything, and I especially loved Tenchi Muyo because of Ryoko. When I was a kid, I tend to gravitate towards the male characters more than the female characters, because I just like characters in general. Like, it didn't really matter to me whether they were male or female, and I just kind of felt like a lot of female characters in the early 90s and in the late 90s and early 2000s, like, there weren't a whole lot of female characters I really connected with, because they were like either like really girly, or they were like the annoying little sister that would tag along, and it's like, I don't want to be the annoying little sister. I want to be like the cool character that likes to fight, and that's why I gravitated to Buttercup so much. I really loved Buttercup. I like the aggressive girls, because that's kind of like how I wanted to be a little bit. I was very tomboyish. I was into like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff, and I loved Ryoko because she's like a space pirate, and she was like aggressive, and she acted like a guy, and I'd never seen a character that acted like that before, and I just thought she was so cool. So she was like my idol when I was a little kid. Toonami was so good back in the day. I wish it would come back in the UK. Oh, you should check out Toonami Jetstream. So I think that's still going. Toonami Jetstream, if it is still going, it's a, oh no, not Toonami Jetstream. It was Toonami Aftermath. Check out Toonami Aftermath. You should be able to still find it online, and if it's still running, it's basically Toonami, and it's a stream that runs like all the time. It's great, and they have like the old promos, they play the old shows, they play movies. It's just like having old Toonami back, and you can just stream it while you're working or stream it while you're studying. It's great. But yeah, I can't believe I found this. I was just looking at anime sales with my friends, thinking like, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. And I looked in the Tenchi pile, and I don't know how I found this, because Ryoko is the most popular character from Tenchi Muyo. And I found one with like 2 characters in it, with Tenchi and her, and I was watching Tenchi Muyo with my husband, because I'm like rewatching it now. And I found my keyframe, I found my cell, I was like, oh my gosh, there it is! When I was watching, I was like, oh my gosh! So I'll have to post about that later. But yeah, let me know if Toonami Aftermath is still around, because I used to watch that a couple of years ago, and I should still check it out, but so happy that I found this. I have to frame this. And yeah, here's me and my friends being silly. And there's my husbando right there. My man. Oh yeah, and then here's my friend. Here's one of my friends wearing my suit. So yes, and this is also, we're at my friend's house, because we were staying at my friend Yas's house. So yeah, and we were like a bunch of us were all staying, because he has a bunch of rooms. But yeah, so we have nicknamed this version of Plum Long Plum. So yeah, there's Long. Look at how cute Long Plum is. Look at Long Plum. And then here's Drunk Plum. So this is my other friend. He's wearing Drunk Plum. But yeah, so sassy. Very sassy. Yeah, the Plum Boys. Oh yeah, and then this is just something I thought was silly. My friend put their plush in my foot. Oh yeah, and then this was from a City Pop panel that I went to. So this was really cool. There's a bunch of these DJs that were talking about the history of City Pop and different artists and stuff, and they also had trivia stuff too, where they were giving out CDs if you answered a trivia question correctly. I tried, I didn't get it, but my friend did. My friend won, and he shared the CD with me. I was like, yes, I'm gonna burn this CD. So I'm so happy. But yeah, now I want to start this really expensive hobby of finding like City Pop vinyls. because since City Pop has kind of become a little bit more mainstream now, it's way hard. Like, the price of these vinyls has just shot up. Oh yeah, and I met Kuromi and my Melody. So my husband is incredible. I was in the panel, so I couldn't be at this booth to get a wristband to see my Melody and Kuromi. And so he went down to that booth while I was at the panel and got a wristband for me because he's incredibly sweet. I love him so much, and I got to meet my idols. Look at how cute they are. Look at their bows. Look at their dresses, and I got to be in fursuit with them, and I feel so special. Ah, this is so fun. Oh, look at how cute they are. Look at how cute we all are, and I love the detailing on Kuromi. Like, look at her little hood is like all shiny. It's just like they look so soft and cute. Ugh. So now I'm back with an obsession with like Kuromi and my Melody again. Like, after we left the convention, I bought a Kuromi pillow, and my husband bought me a Kuromi figure because he's amazing. But yeah, more stuff of me. And this was at the Hot Topic booth, by the way. So this was fun. Everybody was dressed super cute. Yeah. So adorable. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. And then here's a video of me. Yeah, so this guy was directing me to like, oh, dance, do a pose. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm gonna edit this into like some sort of video.
Keep it going, let's go. Great job, have a seat, watch your head, watch your head.
Yeah, like, I dabbed because I'm like, I do a pose, I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Keep first.
And then I hit my ears on there because like my ears are so big.
Nice, I love that.
But yeah, that was fun. And yeah, here's me trying to win at a crane game. So I'm like, I don't know how this works, trying to figure out how this works. I'm like, I'm stupid. So it was one of those crane games where you have to move like one stick at a time. I'm so bad at those kind of crane games. And like, I really, really wanted these sunglasses,
10 seconds.
but I didn't get them. Like, ah, shoot. Oh well. Oh yeah, and then I took this really awesome. They had this really cool like moving camera thing that I got to do. That was really cool. Yeah, that was really neat. Oh yeah, I took a picture in front of my favorite booth, Pepperoncini. It was a very big inspiration for my art and my color palette. And I got to meet them and tell them how much they inspire me, and they were super, super nice. But yeah, I own so many. I own this shirt. I own a bunch of these stickers. And then I've owned like shirts that you can't even get anymore. Ugh, just love this person's art. It's so... Look at how beautiful this is. Look at all this. I just love this so much. So, but yeah, I own this as a shirt, and I'm wearing this sweater, and you can't get those anymore. I feel very fortunate. But yeah, I'm wearing the sweater. I don't know if you can tell, but like that right there is the image that's on my sweater. I'm wearing it right there. But yeah, I went to the artist alley for this. I was dying, but I felt very cute and sweaty. Oh yeah, and then I wanted these so bad. I wanted these keychains because this was like a gashapon thing that they had set up. So these were the keychains that you could get Saturday and Monday, these little kitties. And then these were the ones that you could get on Sunday and Tuesday. And so I came on Tuesday to get these, and I wanted this Happy Meal one, this like bat Happy Meal, or this bat ice cream. Oh, who's taking off? I gotta hop. It's late. Aw. Bye, Dracon. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Well, I had to tell my story time. But yeah, I got this one instead, which, like, it's cool. But I really wanted this one. These were the ones I wanted. So I, like, messaged them, and I'm like, can I just buy these from you? I'll pay for them, because I just want them really bad. I haven't heard back yet, but we'll see. Oh, yeah! And here's my friend Scribbles. So I think they go by Kotetsu. So we met up. I don't know how they were surviving in their fursuit. Like, they look so warm. But yeah, Kotetsu. So they're Kotetsu on Twitter. But yeah, we decided to meet up and fursuit around for a little bit together. Oh, you met Kotetsu at MFF? Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, Kotetsu is a local LA furry like me. But yeah, I took some pictures. This fun is we asked this lady to take a picture of us like during the outside of the Hot Topic booth. The pictures aren't great, but she did her best. She was really nice. But yeah, look at us. Look at us, so cute. But yeah, I had my do not touch me badge on because I heard about the groping, and I'm like, I do not want people to ask me for hugs and hug me for too long, because that has happened to me before, unfortunately, where people will hug me for a really long time, and I'm like, I'm done with this hug, can you let go? So, that's not fun. Nobody likes that. Oh, yeah. I wish I'd run into this cosplayer. My friend took this for me. And I'm just like, I can't believe you. I wish I ran to this person. Because this was just after I bought my cell, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, they're dressed up as Ryoko, and they look amazing, and they have a little Ryoki bag too, and they even got the detail of the shoes. They have the shoes. Just amazing. Just so cool. How is it you spell their name again? Oh, I can type that for you. So I can give you their full Twitter name if you want. Yeah, they're Kotetsu, and they're Kotetsu Nyan. So, Kotetsu Nyan. 2 N's. Kotetsu Nyan. So that's them on Twitter. Kotetsu Nyan. So they have a K-line fursuit. Oh yeah, I saw this this cosplayer. I am a huge fan of Perfect Blue. And I saw this person. They came up to me and they were like, "Oh my gosh, your suit is so cute. Can I have a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Yes, can I have a picture with you too? Can you take an extra picture for me?" So, and I took a picture of her as well, and I was like, ooh, there's this really spooky, we're right near this really spooky, gate here. Let's take a picture of you. So, but yeah, huge fan of Satoshi Kon movies. Love Perfect Blue. My favorite movie of his is Tokyo Godfathers. It's a great Christmas movie if you have not seen it. They look rad. I need to see that film. Yeah, you should. Seriously, Perfect Blue and a lot of Satoshi Kon's work has influenced so many, United States directors and filmmakers and stuff. Like, he's the source. He's an incredible filmmaker, Millennium Actress. Yeah, every movie of his, Paprika, his miniseries, Paranoia Agent, just watch it all. Watch it all. Like, it's really, we lost him way too young. He died at, I think, about, like, in his, like, mid to late 40s. Super sad, because he was an amazing artist. Really incredible. Oh, yeah, but here's, and also, this movie, it predicts, like, stalking and idol culture, and, like, how like intense it's gotten over the years. It predicted so many things about like online stalking and stuff. It's like very ahead of its time. So here's me, and the person dressed as Mima from Perfect Blue. So awesome. Oh yeah, the story, but I like how it's in front of this giant stain. That was not on purpose. But this person was super sweet. So there's a story behind this photo. So I had posted that I was going to be walking around the convention. Every day I was going to walk around the convention, I would post, like, you know, oh, I'm walking around the convention today. Come find me. I'm walking around right now. And so this person, not this person in particular, not this person, but their friend, came up to me and was like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for you everywhere. I'm so happy I found you. I gotta call my friend. And he was like, oh my gosh, Jessica, and I don't know her name. I'm just calling her Jessica for now. But it's like, Jessica, Plum is here. Get up to the exhibit hall right now. I've got her, so you can take a picture with her. So I took a picture with this person, and they made their fursuit, and it was so sweet that their friend was looking for me, and that both of them were looking, like, one of them was looking for me in the artist alley, the other person was looking for me in the exhibit hall, and it was just so sweet that they were looking for me. But yeah, super cool. But yeah, I do have a tail. It's kind of hard to see. I wish it was more like a tail that stuck out a little bit, but I do have a tail. But yeah, this person was super nice. I'm so happy I got to meet them. But yeah, there's the two of us. Look at how cute we are. Oh yeah, and here's a really cool Testament cosplayer. I saw so many really cool Testament cosplayers. I have like really awesome like Scythe here. Big fan of Guilty Gear. Love Testament. Oh yeah, and then this is a deep cut. Like, this is a very obscure character. So I don't remember the name of this character. I just know him as Yo-Yo Kid from Yu Yu Hakusho. And I went up to him and was like, oh my god, you're Yo-Yo Kid! I'm so happy to take a picture with you. And I was like, how many people have come up to you and known what you were? And he's like, it's like 50-50. Some people think like, oh, cool costume. And then some people go like, oh my god, you're Yo-Yo Kid. So, but yeah, because like nobody dresses, like this is a really cool character and like nobody dresses up as him. I think their name is Rinku. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Rinku. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, Rinku. Oh yeah, and then this person. So cool. So their hair is actually glowing. They told me, I asked them about their costume. It's 3D printed. And there is an LED light in there. And I was like, that is amazing. So cool. But yeah, this is one of the coolest cosplays that I saw because I just love how creative it was. I really love the Your Slave Leia one too. But yeah, super cool. Oh yeah, and then there's me in trash, where I belong. I am furry trash. But yeah, the most adorable trash furry. And then me and my friends. Like, I was gonna get out of the trash can, and then everybody just like, all my friends just piled around me, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just taking a picture in the trash can now. My homies. Oh yeah, and then I went to, because this is in the entertainment hall. I found out about, because I didn't know about Kawa, the company that runs all these like different VTubers. They sponsor all these VTubers right here. So I started following a couple of these VTubers because I noticed their booth and I'm like, oh, these are so cute. Like, I love this alien girl. I think this is Pia P. I think that's her name. And then this one, oh, what is her name? because she's really cute too. Honey. Yeah. Honeykin. Super cute. Super adorable. I love all of these. They're so cute. I was like, I need to make an acrylic stand of Plum as well. I need to get on that. But yeah, more Honeykin, because I was like, who is this? She is so cute. I like this bunny girl too. Oh yeah, and then it's a figure that my husband bought me. Like, this was after the convention. Like, we went out to dinner right after the convention. Went to get some hot pot, and there was a store selling Sanrio goods, and because we had to wait a while because our party, we had to wait until our party was all there for us to be seated. So I just walked in there and I got some stuff, and he bought me this because he's a sweetie. Oh yeah, and then just because I'm weird, this is my friend going upstairs like a weirdo. This was like, this was like, I don't know, I just thought this was funny. Cause he just started going up the stairs like this. I'm like, oh, do it again. Oh yeah, and here's my doggy. So I'm showing you this because I left my dog at a doggy hotel all for the whole 4 days I was at Anime Expo. And this is my doggy Giger, and this is when I went to go pick him up. So he got to play with doggies for 4 days, and they played with him. The people who worked there played with him. There are doggy hotels, yes there are, where they play with the dogs, they let them hang out with other dogs, and they give him treats and stuff, and they just treated him like a king the whole weekend. And he was super tired when I brought him home. Look at my tired little baby. Look at him. Look at my little baby boy. And so I brought him home, and all he did was sleep because he was so exhausted from a weekend of playing with dogs. He was just a tired out little pupper. Look at my little tired out little man. But yeah, that was him the whole day after I brought him home. He was just asleep. Oh yeah, and here's my haul. So this was the pillow that I bought right after I got out of the convention at the hot pot place. I saw this Kuromi pillow and I'm like, I am buying this pillow. There's my cell. These are some blind box Digimon plushies that we got. There's all the Copics that I bought. I bought these wigs from, these are really awesome. These are heat resistant wigs. And your treasure, yes, me booty, all of me booty. Yeah. Well, my haul from last year was like insane. This is much smaller, so I feel proud of myself that I had a smaller haul this year. I am going to be Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm gonna be this particular artist's version of Shadow the Hedgehog. Named Seal. Yeah. There's Seo Sui. They did, I don't know if you've seen Eggman, but they did the Eggman drawing. And they also did a Shadow the Hedgehog illustration that I love. And so I'm doing their version of Shadow the Hedgehog. It's like a female Shadow the Hedgehog, female humanoid Shadow the Hedgehog with like animal ears. And it's so cute. And I bought the wigs for it, and I'm gonna make the entire costume myself for Halloween. I'm so excited. Rake. These are stickers from Rake's booth. He's a really awesome artist. Alex Ahad's book. Stickers from from Puka Noodles. And these are stickers from Pepperoncini's booth. And like, oh, I love this Chow sticker. So cute. Got a bunch of hair clips. This is really cool. This is a Chow pop socket. And then I got all this really cute, like, strawberry Bulbasaur. And then this is a t-shirt right here that I got. It's a Sushio. I don't know if y'all know who Sushio is. He's an artist for Studio Trigger. Yeah. So he does a lot of their designs. He's been doing designs for Gynex too. So he did a bunch of like Gurren Lagann characters. He's a director too. He's really awesome. But yeah, love this shirt. And yeah, it's got my friend's yokai book. My friend Ellen Ma, who is really sweet. Oh yeah, I got all these really awesome Darkstalker stickers and got these really cute. Look at this candy, so cute. Some awesome candy bracelets, earrings. Yeah, got these really cool stickers. But yeah, that's my whole haul. I think I managed to rein myself in and not buy too much. But then I bought a bunch of figures afterwards and kind of destroyed that. So, but I did sell all of my cells. I had previous cells that I did sell.
Starting.
Oh, I'll talk about this. This is sad. But yeah, so I'll talk about this now.
Starting.
So, these two people right here. So, this is Ballista Mouse, and they're with another fursuiter. I have their names. Just give me one moment. But yeah. And Koopa Kwan. So these fursuiters, after like hours after we took this video together, they got their suit stolen. So these are the suits that got stolen. There were 3 suits stolen directly out of their car. Yeah, this is so sad. So if you know of any information about these suits, let Ballista Mouse and let Koopa Kwan know about it. Like this, like, and this is scary. I don't know how. Like, it was as far as I know, this is the only car that got broken into. They were parked in the parking lot of the convention center, and I think they were followed. Honestly, I think somebody followed them. Because their car, they have a sedan, so you couldn't see into the back of the car, and so somebody knew that the suits belonged to them, followed them, and took them. And I don't know if they plan to sell them. I don't know why anyone would take somebody's costume. It's really weird. But it's so sad though, because like these are really personal items, and you know. They're very expensive, so it's so sad that they like, and this happened the same day I was wearing my fursuit too, and they put their costumes away, they put their fursuits away the same time I put my fursuit away in my trunk, and I parked in the same parking lot as them, so I could have been a victim too, and it's just insane. I feel like, and then after that, I put out a warning. I was like, because I saw other furries at the convention, I'm like, these people got their fursuit stolen. You're gonna have to be careful, unfortunately. Like, be really careful about putting your fursuit in your car because you could have your fursuit stolen. So I almost didn't wear my fursuit on Monday. I almost decided just to not wear it because I was so worried about it getting stolen. So I just decided to carry it around it with me when I wasn't wearing it because it's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so if anybody's heard of anything, if anybody sees these like show up at auctions or anything, let them know. So Kotetsu did start a GoFundMe for Ballista to help recover the funds for their stolen fursuit. So if you want to go and donate to that, you know, feel free. And if you know of any information, let Ballista Mouse and Koopa Kwan know about it. So this is the information right here. So Koopa Kwan's Twitter and their email if you hear of anything about these fursuits. So because this is sad, because fursuit is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be something you shouldn't have to be worried about somebody is going to break into your car and steal your fursuit, because like now it makes me not want a fursuit. It makes me not want to public fursuit places as much, because it's like my friend Kotetsu, when he brought his fursuit and he put it on and wore it to the convention, and then he left. He like directly after he decided he wasn't gonna wear it anymore, just to take it home so it wouldn't get stolen because just didn't know like what was gonna happen. Yeah, it's just sad. It's really sad because it's like, you know, somebody with a Naruto costume doesn't have to worry about their suit getting stolen, but I think people know how much fursuits cost now, like, you know, other people know. So it's like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we took these people's suits? And it's just gross. It sucks. So, yeah. But I think that's the end of my slideshow. So, yeah. But yeah, so that was my experience at Anime Expo. Playing some more Ginger Root for you. So, I'm definitely gonna go back. I definitely say this is the first year where I feel like I can't recommend you go unless your industry or you're okay with standing in a 3-hour line. The possibility, like, the possibility of getting trampled doesn't bother you. You could pass out from too much CO2 inhalation. The heat is very intense there. I wouldn't go there if you're claustrophobic. And I would be careful, like, with bringing children there because they can get easily lost or stepped on. Oh my god, if you lost your kid in a crowd like that'd be terrifying. I don't know how you would find your child. You know, you just have to, like, hope that they find a staff member, and sometimes you can't even tell who's staff members, you know. So it's just, and the groping too that was happening. So I still had a fun time. Definitely the thing that made it more fun was the friends and the fact that I had special perks that not everyone else had. I fully admit that I did have a privileged experience going there, which made it better. So it's definitely not for everyone. I had a good time, but your enjoyment may vary, especially with the way things are going now, where things are way too packed. So, but I hope you all enjoyed my story time. I had a lot of fun sharing all of this with you. So it was a crazy experience. A lot of stuff happened. Some bullshit happened. I feel so bad. So bad for the people that got their suit stolen. That just sucks. So, and if you want to donate to them, feel free. If you have any information, you know, feel free to, you know, if you ever hear of anything, because and you know what, honestly, if you don't have any information, going to Ballista Mouse's Twitter and Koopa Clon's Twitter and just retweeting their messages about like, you know, their fursuits getting stolen and stuff, just like spreading the word, that, like, anything else, because I just feel so bad for them. I just, like, honestly, like, it could have happened to me too, honestly, and I feel so bad it happened to them. So it shouldn't have happened to anybody. But yeah, I hope you all had a really good time. I had a super fun time. Oh, Panther and Snowball, did you just get here? Oh, we're just about to wrap up. Oh no. But, yeah. So, there will be no streams. I know, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. But, if you want, when this stream ends, you don't have to apologize. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. But yeah, so we just did a, Anime Expo story time. So if you want to watch this, from the beginning, I go through all the crazy stuff that happened to me. So, yeah, when the stream ends, feel free to watch it again. But yeah, there will be no stream on Thursday because I'm going to go see Beetlejuice, the musical. So, regular streams will continue next week on Tuesday. And then when August rolls around, we're gonna have another summer movie sometime in the middle of August. And we're gonna close out our summer movie series, and I will announce that movie soon. And those of you in the Discord, you know what that movie is. So, yeah, I think we'll continue with doing, because I want to finish up Pokemon Soul Silver. So I think we'll continue with that. So, because we were like right at Claire, the last gym leader. So, but yeah, so I'll be doing that. And then I'll figure out what we're going to do, because I know I wanted to do Zelda Link's Awakening, so we might end up doing that as well. So, yeah. You all have a great night. Y'all have an awesome week and an awesome weekend. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. I had so much fun. So, I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.